Hello, Floresville. It's me, Big Ed, current city councilman. Last night we had a very, very long meeting, very interesting meeting, and I want to share with you a couple of really low points for myself, my team, and my mission of restoring the citizens' faith in our city leadership, really. Coming up, I have a couple of videos trimmed from last night's meetings. These will cover two important items and will show you just how petty politics can be and just might cause you to lose all faith in our city leadership. But don't worry, there's a solution. Stay tuned. We'll talk more. First topic today we're going to go over is item F, CNA to take possible action on the appointment of a Mayor Pro-Tem. This was placed on our agenda by City Council Place 1, Marisa Jimenez. Okay, now let me share this with you first, folks. Floresville is a home rule city. That means that we have a charter voted on by the citizens of Floresville, and it's given to us as a guideline. This is our law. Okay, now I believe that we must use this document either always or never, not just when it suits our needs. Okay, this is the most important document in our city, and to see that it's treated like a playing card at times just has the patriot inside of me screaming.
This item is for review of the city council, and it's added on the agenda for consideration based solely on the performance of the current mayor pro tem.
That would be me.
So my motion is to appoint Councilwoman Gloria Bantu until the council is to appoint another following the installation of new council members as per charter section 3.05.
I have a presentation by Councilwoman Jimenez. Any comments or concerns by the council?
Absolutely. Good evening, citizens, council, mayor, Eduardo Villarreal, Council Place 3, Mayor Pro-Tem. Obviously, this item is going to weigh heavy on me because it is something that I was fairly elected and appointed by this council in a vote of 5-0 in the meeting immediately following the previous election, which is as our city charter states we should do this. Right? This is just a procedure. This is the city charter that our citizens voted for. This is the city charter that gives us the guidelines on how to run our city. And this is by far the most important legal document in our city. So let me just say that if you intend to disregard the charter and replace me for the remaining only 3 months until election, I just caution you to look around and pay attention to the fact that the citizens are watching the mayor here, and we'll have all answer to them. Come, Mayor.
Mayor Pro Tem, sir.
When I saw this item on here, I had to go in prayer on this one. Because I do like Mr. Villarreal. He really loves the city. He really loves the residents. And when I was praying, this is one thing that came into my mind. He who is without sin, let them cast the first stone. Everybody, me included, have made mistakes. Maybe said something that they shouldn't have said. But my great sadness with something like this is to allow pettiness to get in control of this great city. And I support Ed Villarreal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mayor, I did make the motion with my comment.
Okay, I have a motion on the floor by Councilwoman Jimenez. Do I have a second? Seconded. Any citizens' comments?
See again, Floresville. I think this is unconscionable. I agree with what Mr. Villarreal said, that the city charter is what governs the city. It's what the rules that the people of the city of Floresville gave you to operate by. And under the pretense of of a city election, a council person who is up for reelection. I find this, very, very coincidental that this is happening in the midst of an election, a campaign. It's just, all I can say is that elections have repercussions. And I do hope that out there on Facebook today that the citizens of Floresville are watching and seeing just how petty this thing people can be. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other citizens' comments?
I have a comment. So it's nothing personal, but he has missed a few meetings where he should have been. So
Next up, we have item K, CNA to appoint members to the Floresville Economic Development Corporation to include any reappointment of current members, appointment to fill vacancies, and or replace existing members, an item by the city secretary. Now, this item, I feel like we advertised to the public as it was just going to be appointing one member to the vacant spot on the FEDC. This has been a process that we've taken our time with, and we were able to give citizens well enough, just under a month, to put in their applications and to apply for that one spot. No FEDC board members were told that they were going to be replaced. No FEDC board members put in applications even. So, it comes to my surprise that several board members were reappointed, several board members were removed, and not really much discussion about it.
Moving on to item K, consideration and action to appoint members of the Floresville Economic Development Corporation to include any reappointment of current members, appointment to fill vacancies, and or replace existing members. Our city secretary, I know that you have we have received quite a few applications.
Yes, you have. I believe she has separated them in your packets because you do have two different applications to look at this evening. It's the FEDC, and then the next item is the Hike and Bike Trail Committee. To my understanding, I was not present at the meeting whenever this was approved to seek applications. But to my understanding, and speaking with the city attorney, we are looking to fill one vacancy there currently is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Looking at me,
Bad comment.
We are looking to see that there are only one position.
Sorry, Mayor, I'm over looking through my bag. I'm like,
Monica, the agenda does say to
I am so
replace
sorry.
existing members, MEMBERS,
I was looking through a piece of candy out of my.
vacancies or replace existing members. So Sylvia, Ms. Rodriguez, we're asking,
I'm sorry,
there is currently one vacancy.
Yes,
And Mrs. Cantu is correct about the wording of the.
Yes.
of the item.
yes, that worried me. I'm gonna tell you because I don't know if everybody has applied or anything of that sort, but it did indicate, and that's why I was gonna tell you, Mayor and Council, it scared me because the wording was to reappointment of current members or appointment to fill vacancies and or replace existing members. So I don't know if even the existing members know that they're possibly up for replacement tonight, because I don't think too many or any of the existing members provided any application. So I'm just telling you my interpretation of what's on there and what worried me, and I'm sharing that with you guys.
Your worry is that it's not
Well,
ethical, legal, or what?
My worry is that possibly, because your agenda item indicates as follows: to include any reappointment of current members, appointment to fill vacancies, or replace existing members. So not only are you looking to possibly fill a slot, you might be looking at either reappointing a current member or even totally replacing them. I don't know if the current members were made aware or if they looked at your agenda to find out that possibly you guys are gonna get rid of them or you guys are gonna reappoint them. I don't know. That's up to you guys, but that's basically what your agenda indicates. If you're looking at doing 3 possible things. And I looked through the agenda and I did not even find applications for your current members. So that's what worried me.
That's because they weren't told to apply.
Yeah.
They were told that one vacancy would be filled.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I'm just reading what you have on the agenda, so that's it. And
Okay,
I'm
well,
telling
let's-
you my worries. on
Okay,
it.
we're gonna start with the vacancy first, and then the council can so choose to do.
What you
um,
guys put on.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the first one, which is fill the vacancy. So council, you have had the opportunity to look through the application. I'm gonna give you a moment before I open the floor for a motion. But you have the list of applicants in your packet. Okay, so I will open the floor for a motion to fill the vacancy on the FEDC board first. Do I have a motion?
Mayor, I have a motion.
Okay,
I have a motion for the reappointment of the following members: Ray Lambert, Diana Martinez, Randy Druitt, Roy Idrak, and for the appointment of the following: Jaron Medina, Fred Gonzalez, Cecilia Ann Rodriguez. And if there's question, in the bylaws of FEDC under 3.12, the director serve at the pleasure of the governing body, which is the city council, and can be removed as director anytime, either with or without cause.
I understand that, and you do have a, hold on, you do have a motion. But because of the fact that board members have been appointed and taken off numerous times in the year, it sets a bad precedent for the city of Floresville.
I'm gonna second that motion.
Absolutely embarrassing.
I have a motion and a second. Do I have any citizens' comments?
I don't think that any of those members applied because they weren't informed properly. And if we wanted to just appoint at our own leisure and not let the citizens have their input and have their chance, we would have just appointed the one replacement at the last meeting instead of allowing 30 days for applications to be put in. But we answered to the citizens and this won't be forgotten.
Thank you. Citizen comment?
Yeah, again, echoing the attorney's concern, that nobody existing on the board was given notice that anything other than the one vacancy was going to be filled in this process. And I agree with what the mayor said, that, we have changed this numerous times, but it continues to make turmoil in the boards. Things like doing a simple evaluation of the employees in that board is constantly in upheaval because the turnover is so much that they don't have the opportunity to rate the person long enough to give them a fair evaluation. It's not fair to the permanent employees. It's not fair to the members of the board who were appointed not even 7 months ago. And it just continues, just like the removal of Councilman Villarreal. It just smacks of partisanship. I know this is a nonpartisan board, but nonetheless, you can see that certain individuals who are either up for re-election or running for office are being targeted specifically to be removed. That's all.
Thank you. Any other citizens' comments? If none, all those in favor, please raise your right hand. All those opposed?
I'm embarrassed of that one. And I'm so sorry to those who applied, but I see you. I really do. We had 30 plus applicants and we had zero discussion. Why? Am I to believe that these two councilwomen coincidentally chose the exact same people? Or was this just blind trust and no one really put any thought into it other than the motioning member? I don't know. All I know is I don't like it. And I don't think you like it. I can say it is only fair that when newly elected officials come into office, they have a say in who's on their boards. You can't do much, you can't do much to make change without having the right people on your boards. And this means that with election in 3 months, some of these board members won't even be able to get comfortable in their chairs because they might be replaced in 3 months. That sets a really bad precedent. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting. And as always, my line is open to you. If I as a councilman can help you, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'll do everything in my power, limited by my power, to help you or to help anybody in my city. If you feel as strongly as I do about the things I covered in this video, please, you have the power to contact your elected officials. You have the power to get out and vote. You have the power to support candidates for change. Please do that. Our next regularly scheduled city council meeting is scheduled for Thursday, March the 9th, and there will be time for citizens' comments before the meeting. If you would like to show up and say something, I invite you to do so. Even a simple comment like, I did not like what you did to Councilman Villarreal last week, or I did not like how you handled FEDC board nominations. These comments can go a long way to our council members and to the way that they decide to vote. If we do not speak up, we are not heard. Thank you.